Hello everyone, it's me, Walking Donut, and today we're gonna try playing the Stanley Parable, the Ultra Deluxe. It's got a cool thing in the menu here, it's like, whoa, it's like that computer. It even changes like in the computer inside that's a cool illusion. But anyway, yeah. If you enjoy more of these videos, be sure to like and subscribe, and let's get into it.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Okay.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee
It's
number
like a big apartment.
427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He
What
sat
was
at
it
his
then?
desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him
I don't
what
think that's a
buttons to
professional
push,
job, man.
how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every
That's like
year.
the easiest job.
Although
What's his pay,
others
bro?
might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
How can you be happy pressing buttons?
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever
Okay,
change Stanley.
Stanley
Something he would never
Parable.
quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting,
They abandoned
or
him.
even say hi. Never in all
He's
his
more than
years
too
at the
much.
company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen
Are you sure?
Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh, that's me. Okay. Well, here we are. What does that say? Okay, I have no idea. Say I hate Mondays or Wednesday, whatever. 427. So, let's go. Hold it. Turning off the.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. Oh,
Yeah, my mic wasn't even on.
okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha! Oh,
What?
come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you?
Are you kidding
I'm
me?
trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm
You're
trying
trying
to
to
get
make
you
a
to
point.
see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
What do I don't want? Okay.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
What the hell? Okay.
Stanley
What
is
is this
quite a
gonna do?
boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his
Okay, but
existence.
where am I? This isn't real, isn't it? Please press circle. Let me press X. Triangle. Square. Okay, I'm pressing circle.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to
Oh
do.
my
Now
god.
he's pushing a button. Now
This is
he's
exactly
eating lunch.
this is the
Now
good boy
he's
trend.
going home. Now
Oh my,
he's coming
this
back to
guy
work.
is like,
One might even feel
that trend
sorry
is
for
dead.
him, except that he's chosen this life.
What if I don't press circle? I'm just gonna wait here and not press circle. Yeah, what are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? I'm just gonna stay here and I'm not pressing circle. Come on. That's fine, I'm
But in
pressing
his
circle.
mind, in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk,
Not
Stanley
like this
dreamed of
one.
wild expeditions into the unknown,
Why can't I?
fantastic discoveries
Why
of
can't I just?
new
Oh,
lands.
okay,
It
wait.
was wonderful. And each
Oh,
day that
wanted
he
to
returned to
crouch. That's
work
kind of
was a
weird.
reminder that none of it would ever happen to him. And so he began to fantasize about his own job.
To watch
First,
there's
he
no
imagined that
TV.
one day while at work, he stepped
Oh
up from his
wow,
desk
that's
to
so.
realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth.
Wait,
The
really?
thought excited him terribly.
Spend time with the boys? Oh, yeah, I'm doing that.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and
What
that
do
he
you
could
mean?
go
You
through
put those
either.
doors there.
At last,
Okay, wait.
choice. It barely even mattered what lay
Probably
behind
making
each
me,
door.
like,
The
trying to
mere
sound crazy.
thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Are you sure about that? To prepare dinner.
As he wandered through this fantasy world,
Whoa,
he
whoa,
began
whoa,
to
whoa.
fill
Oh,
it with many possible
why
paths
isn't
and
that open yet?
destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
this game. Wait, really? Whoa! Tell your kids a story? Are you my kid? Or are you my wife?
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again and again.
What do you
over
mean?
and
How
over,
many times have
wishing
I
beyond hope that
how
it
many
would
times have I
never
been doing this,
end,
bro?
that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer
What?
down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he
Well, the
played
path is
just one
blocked
more
by
time.
your chair. So this is supposed to be my wife. Right? What if I press down arrow? Okay.
And there is no answer.
Oh,
How could there possibly
where's she?
be? In reality,
No,
all
my
he's
wife.
doing is pushing the same buttons he always has.
Wait, what?
Nothing has
Oh my
changed.
gosh.
The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets
Wait,
which life is
so
the real one.
what do you mean? Go to sleep?
And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world, he can never be
Yeah,
anything
sneeze.
but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's
Also, yeah,
slowly
before
killing
I
himself.
muted my
But he won't
mic.
listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
I'm gonna press the button now.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that
Just
he'll
wanna piss him
understand
off.
that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see?
I'm probably not even
How can I
real.
make
You're
him
just
look at
thinking
himself?
about me. Please press to question nothing. Okay.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as
Oh,
Stanley.
really?
We're not so different, I suppose.
Okay.
I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must.
You
Perhaps,
must.
well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time.
Okay.
And I tried again. And
Please
Stanley pushed a
die.
button. And I tried again.
Yeah, I
And
don't think
Stanley
so.
pushed a button.
I'm good.
And I tried.
Okay. What happened? Oh, okay. It's loading a new area. Alright, wait. We're back. The same
All
area?
his co-workers were gone. What could
Wait
it
a minute.
mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had
We
simply
just
missed a
did
memo.
this. Oh. Yeah, this time should we go on the other door? Yeah, because now we're back here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the same. Right? And we got the 2 doors.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I mean, I already went to the right, so let's try the left. Okay, what's going on over here? Don't even tell me that's the meeting room.
Yet there was not a
Yo,
single
what's
person here
up?
either. Feeling
Okay.
a wave of disbelief, Stanley
Tips for
decided to
getting
go
not
up to his
fired.
boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
How to solve a dispute with a coworker? Let it ball up inside you, take out passive aggressive. Okay. Using size for employees. Okay, this is. To do organize core values to the ship group market. Okay, that's monkey shit. Broom closet. We must get in. Oh, it opened. It actually
Stanley
opened.
stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so
Oh
he
yeah?
turned around and
There
got
was
back on
this.
track.
And this. Whatever the hell. That's a wrench. Okay, wait, what if I...
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty
I'm gonna get
broom
the
closet.
broom
No
closet
reason to
ending.
still be here.
Yeah. Nope. One more time. Is it just gonna repeat the dialogue? No, I'm staying here. Nothing
It
you
was
can do about it.
baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He
Broom
wasn't even
closet
doing
ending!
anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be
Yeah, broom
justified in
closet.
some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Go in and go out. Yeah, I'm just gonna stand right here on this cardboard box.
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yeah,
Standing
nobody's
around doing
nobody's
nothing?
here. Why would I?
Why?
Yeah, I'm doing
Please
nothing.
offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Oh, well, my explanation is nobody's here, and it's a damn broom closet, man.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
The fact that you want me to get out means that I think you're wrong. So I'm literally just gonna stay in here.
Maybe to you this is somehow its
Oh,
own
okay, fine.
branching path.
Fine.
Maybe when you go talk about
Let
climbing to a staircase,
you
Stanley walked upstairs
do
to
whatever
his
the hell you
boss's
want.
office.
Oh, I don't think this is the office. No. Okay. Well, executive bathroom. No, let me in. Doesn't let me. That would have been crazy. Okay. What does that say? The beige pages? It's a weird book. No, dude. Okay. We're going in here.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
What are they just
Shocked,
trying to throw me a surprise
unraveled,
party?
Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him?
Maybe you.
What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret
It
pin
did?
number.
Oh, damn.
2845. But of course, Stanley
2845.
couldn't possibly have known this.
What if I do, though? I kind of do now.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing.
Wow.
He stepped
Amazing,
into the
right?
newly opened passageway.
What? Okay, wait. What? Truman Show? Are we in the Truman Show right now? What's going on? What is this? Down? Okay, we're going down. Okay. Whoa. What? Okay, wait. Why there's so many things to
Descending
do that?
deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
Whoa.
Why did he
Damn,
feel
that's pretty
this
high.
now, when for years
Well,
it had never
it's low,
occurred to
but
him?
whatever.
This question would not go unanswered for long.
Can I just go back up? Wait. Idea? It's just broken now? What if I did this? Okay. Well,
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door.
Mind
that read
control
Mind Control
Facility?
Facility.
escape. Okay, wait, I want to see what this is. Does this literally... What is this? Where are we in like a big void?
The lights
for some
rose on
reason-
an enormous room packed with
What?
television screens. What
Oh
horrible
my
secret
God.
did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Yeah, he did. Because I'm controlling him. Okay, what? Okay. This camera.
Now the monitors jumped to life,
Whoa.
their true nature revealed.
Oh,
Each bore the
it's the
number of an
numbers.
employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers.
Oh,
The
the.
lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen.
Well,
And
where was
Stanley,
mine?
one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Oh, I'm over there. Wait. Okay, we're going over here. Check. Jesus. Okay. What is this? Am I gonna levitate?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't
Are we
be
gonna
true.
go up?
Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this
Whoa.
time?
Whoa.
Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job?
Oh, it's an
That
elevator.
his emotions had been
This is a weird
manipulated
elevator.
to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it.
I feel like
His
I'm just
own
doing what
life
he's
in someone
telling
else's
me to do.
control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had
Okay.
he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Where are we? Okay.
But here was the proof.
Facility
The heart
power.
of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content.
Line control status offline.
Walking,
Oh.
eating, working.
This is why I can
All of it
move, bro. This is why I'm
monitored and
like
commanded
here,
from
not
this
doing that.
very place. And as the cold
Whoa.
reality of his past
kinda-
began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls
5?
once and for all.
What? Mind control idle. Awaiting input? Is that something like that? System power off. Did I just save? Did I just save Stanley? I think I saved Stanley.
Blackness
Wait, what's going on?
and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Okay.
Was it over?
Yeah, was it over? Or are you just gonna send me back to the beginning again?
Yes.
Oh.
He had won. He had defeated the
Okay.
machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command.
Oh, is this a
Freedom was
garage?
mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles
did I
still lay
fall?
unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone?
Fell. Wait,
How
you
had
can
he
fall?
been freed from the machine's grasp?
I
What
literally
other
fell.
mysteries did this strange building hold? But as
okay.
sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had
You
been
mean
seeking,
all of this
but
matters? I think.
happiness. Perhaps his goal had not
Okay.
been to understand,
Oh,
but to let go. No longer
Oh,
would
the
anyone
outside
tell him
world.
where to go, what to do, or how to feel.
can I just
Whatever
like
life
leave
he
now?
lives, it will be his.
Oh,
And that was all he
he's not gonna
needed
let
to
me go
know.
through.
It
I
was
know he won't.
perhaps the only thing worth knowing.
Like a giant
Stanley
TV.
stepped through the open door.
Can I even?
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his
Oh.
skin, the feeling
Okay.
of liberation, the
Whoa.
immense possibility of the new path before him. This was
What?
exactly the way,
So
right now,
where was that
the
building
things
from?
were
Like, if
meant
I
to
look back,
happen.
wait, can I look?
And Stanley was happy.
Okay, can I look back? I want to see. Is that building? That's probably like some kind of portal to another dimension or something. Beat the game. Oh, was it the good ending? Are there even endings? Okay, we're back here. Well, that was the Stanley Deluxe Parable, and yeah, beat it. So, like and subscribe if you want more videos like this, and I shall see you in the next one. Peace!